everybody. Welcome back to Poetic Philosophy, episode 53. Title of the show, After Christmas, and it's an all poetry show, so hope you enjoy.
After Christmas. The hustle and bustle, the business before, the joy of the day, the happiness felt, the over-empowering love. But then, after, alone, in the quietness of the dwelling, peace. Peace at the whole experience, peace in the moment, and peace at the future. Gray Christmas. The copper lights shine down on this little boy as he walks the lonely, cold streets. He knows no joy. As he sits on the bench, pigeons, his only friends, unwraps the food found. He eats Christmas dinner with friends. He sits there around the dirty snow and dreams of a white Christmas. What will he be when he has grown? In that moment, the snow starts to fall. Sounds of joy fill the boy. Out of sight, the elves do come and shows him joy's light, sheltering him from the cold night. The elves take him home to raise him as their own. No longer will he roam these cold, lonely streets. You are listening to Poetic Philosophy. If you want to support this podcast, you can go over to Amazon to buy some of my books. The links can be found at my blog at robertgparent.blogspot.com. Conspiracy theory comes from the creative mind, from failed writers, from people wanting to fit in. It comes from people who like to teach because we learn through story. It comes from people who see meaning in the minuscule. It comes from people who are always creating through the imagination. It's the question that drives us. That's why we love story. It gives us one answer. We travel this land of darkness looking for the light of truth. It's our own hero's journey. We travel this outward path until we do discover the true epiphany within our true being, the Christ within. Phi ratio. Phi, the golden ratio, the first cause within mind, 1.618... repeating forever. Creation of universe, the all is mind, the universe is mental. A circle split, the one and the zero, in one place, the matrix. Flow like energy, flow like water. Creates matter because energy is directly proportional to matter. One becomes the other. Phi is in all of creation, our DNA, our body, and our plants. The divine proportion is in our art and architecture, in the universe, Bible, and theology. Phi is the 10, the wheel of fortune. Phi is the on and the off. Phi just may be how we move from spirit to matter and back to spirit within life and the cycle of existence. Phi just may be the great mystery. You are listening to Poetic Philosophy. If you want to support this podcast, you can go over to Amazon to buy some of my books. The links can be found at my blog at robertgparent.blogspot.com.
The day after. November 26th, 2021. Traffic to the mall, stores packed with people, shopping, spending money, Black Friday madness, things I'm happy to see, normal returning. I just hope we learned the lesson of government control and planned pandemics. We need to do our work, share our gifts. We the people control the economy. We buy and sell solutions, services, products, ideas. We watch TV. We listen to radio. We do podcast and video. The government gets their money from us. Without us, there is no government. I think they should remember who is in control. Snow up north. Snow up north, white mountains, yellow grasses through snow, driving up to hike, after months of not hiking. Windshield cracked, hot and cold in union, will break all in time. I miss the mountains, but the fates say no, no, not yet. Patience, I'll wait for the other time where I can play in the white mountains of New Hampshire. Snow up north, hike, snowshoe and ski. People still come, the white mountains, full of wonder, full of adventure. The city is fine, but does not compare, the white mountains. Tough, cold wind. Wind, symbol of spirit. Spirit meets matter in the white mountains of New Hampshire. Snow up north, exit 34C, secret passage, ethereal city, connection, spirit and matter, wind and earth, mind and emotion, nature and man, come to be, to discover who they are in the white mountains of New Hampshire. Universe. Angelic mind creates a living planet. Human mind is a consciousness of the universe. Angelic and human mind create the thoughts. The Devic creates the form. Partners began in Eden, and still to this day, the atom of the trilogy of creation. But still, something seems out of balance. Maybe it's the humans who are, because it is them who are unaware of the process, who creates unconsciously, who have forgotten Eden. Trauma, emotional and mental. Maybe that's what we truly need to heal and consciously become who we are, partners in creation, humans, angelic, Devic, and who knows who else.
You are listening to Poetic Philosophy. If you want to support this podcast, you can go over to Amazon to buy some of my books. The links can be found at my blog at robertgparent.blogspot.com.
Just let it snow. Oh, just let it snow. Symbol of this time, the water crystal over the dust, the grime. Where children do play in pureness of crystal, dreaming as they lay in their own time, nestled. Adults we become, faster than we think. Our innocence is gone before our eye blink. Our time we spend, the past to remember. Our innocence we lend, as leaves in September. Until comes our old age, we'll meet again, the inner sage. In December again, begin.
Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for.